Hey everyone, Achikah here again, and I'm back with another DCUO base tour. Today, we are joined with Half-Life here. She is my atomic tank here on the game, and we will be touring her base entitled Outpost Omega. It's sort of a multi-layered space station nestled within a meteor, or asteroid, I guess it would be. And yeah, it's like a mining facility, and it's kind of based off of Omega from Mass Effect, and like to an extent, it's more of an actual mining facility, though. I think that's like an X mining facility, if I remember correctly. But yeah, it's a little gritty, like a gritty little space station, full of commerce, and it's actually very self-referential. So by what I mean about that is Outpost Omega is a trading outpost, and various of my own characters are selling their wares here based off of their bases. So this is why I've kind of waited so long to show this base off. I wanted to show the other bases so my viewers kind of know some of the references that come through here. So if you haven't seen my other videos, and this is the first one you're watching, I'll link the playlist. You can maybe check out those, but again, you don't have to. You could just kind of enjoy the aesthetics of the base. Hopefully it's still pretty nice. And yeah, I'll get on with the tour as we go here into Outpost Omega. So, we start off leaving our airlock here from our ship, and we need to check in with security, of course. We're all about safety here on Outpost Omega. So, and there's our little Omega symbol there.
Island perimeter.
So, let's see if we can get past our drone here, and it gives us the okay. We good to go, friend? It seems like it's okay. I think we might have already been seized a bit here if it wasn't, so I think he's giving us the okay. So let's keep going here. Now, if it wasn't okay, of course, we have the latest in security for our patron safety, and also a small detention center for more thorough scans if we detect smuggling.
Patrolling for intruders.
Okay, so let's continue onward as we finally get into the actual commerce area here. To an extent, well, I guess not really. This is still kind of a welcoming area. So besides coming in from an airlock, you can also come in via cryo stasis pods.
Performing scheduled patrol.
So we have our pods here, as well as a dedicated medical technician here to facilitate a calm and healthy waking of the subjects, or the visitors, I should say. We have one emerging right now, even as we talk or speak. So next, as we make our, well, we will go this way last because this is kind of the exit point here. So we'll bypass this for now. And as we're moving in here, we need to pick up our shopping companion. We got some freely offered drones here on Outpost Omega to help pick up the products that you would like to purchase and take them back to your ship. So we'll pick up one of these guys, and in theory and in spirit, they'll be behind us, picking up the goods that we decided to buy along our trip today. So, we have one of those. If you need to relay some transmissions off of the facility, we offer the highest of quality communication devices, and it looks like this one's being in use, so we'll be quiet so they can get their communication off without us talking in the background. Next, we have the Welcome Center. So this area would be to tell you where you need to go, or you can like relay information to figure out where you are. To facilitate a helpful, I guess. I don't know. Just to figure out what kiosk where you need to go in a timely manner, I guess. And across the way, if you have further questions, you can inquire at our security station here. They're more than helpful. They keep us safe, but also offer some information. You know. So this is just a security checkpoint. We have a guard watching at all times, as well as their weaponry if need be. And again, you could ask our friendly AI for assistance too, which most people usually do. So as we go into the commerce area, we pass a sky bridge, and we can see the abysmally overmined area of our asteroid here, or meteor, whatever it will be. I have not decided yet. Don't even know my own lore at this point. I'm still working on it. There's still time, right? So not the best sky bridge, but kind of setting the scene a little bit. So now we are definitely in the commerce area. And we start off here with a tourist kiosk advertising Atlantis and a trip to Atlantis. So my water character's base you have not seen yet. But yeah, it's just, you don't really need to know too much. Just a portal to Atlantis if you so choose to buy a journey there. And it comes free with a complimentary diving suit to help you breathe underwater there, Next, we have a small kiosk here just for some body augmentation. So if you need a quick implant or a cybernetic upgrade, you could just enter what you need, pay your cash or your credits, and hop on it and go for a spin. Next, we have Half-Life's herself's contribution to the base in the sporting of the latest mech armor offered here on Omega. And it includes its own power cell, which is fueled by the magma that is mined, and the magma minerals from the asteroid that we're here on. Comes with one, and you can purchase it here. There are several different models. Here's another one, if this one is more to your liking. And again, if we need more power cells, this asteroid is rich with the power cells, or the energy needed to produce said power cells. So we can buy some more here. We can see how it's made and all that good stuff. But yeah, and now we'll go over here. This is Nightingale's contribution, sharing the latest in medical technology from Atheist Memorial. So we can see in there. And just offering a robot, or if you need a robot, this is referencing a base you guys have yet to see. My gadget character. Her base is actually pretty much done. I just need a couple more closed missile crates. So once I find those, I'll be able to show that one off. So, and then here we have an art gallery from different very talented artists here across the system of our sister systems. You can place your bids here for the actual physical copy. No NFTs here on Outpost Omega. We stay off the blockchain to somewhat make up for the fact that we have a very bad carbon footprint from all this mining and irrigation. Yes. So now we will go upstairs here for some more kiosks. And we're first met with Cynic's contribution to the kiosks. in the form of her AI. So if you've seen integration, you know that this probably is not a very good idea. However, the AI has, and its benefactors have somehow brought it here to the far nether reaches of space to further wreak havoc on the population. For now, we'll have to see what happens in the next saga of Cynic. Hopefully that'll be soon. I decided to redecorate the front of it, and that was probably a bad idea. Because now I need it to be perfect before I can showcase it. Hopefully soon. I'm really hoping next week, for sure. I wanted to get it out sooner, but yeah. Okay, so now we come to our Sorceress Supreme, the one, the only, Miss Achikah. The main show. We have a bunch of different magical, occult items that you can purchase. You can have your fortune read, the future foretold. You can offer something up to Miss Hecate for fortune or power, perhaps. Lots of ancient and magical tomes if you need it, or maybe a potion. All kinds of good sorcery stuff here. Next, we have Willpower's Kiosk. And she is showing off the latest in Lantern Core hologram technology. So, where the lanterns create constructs, they're offering individuals their own constructs, potentially, without the necessary need of the ring. Of course, it's nowhere near as powerful as the Green Lantern Core, of course. But holograms are still a thing here in DCUO, so she's showcasing what the power of Oa and the harnessing of energy can do for you. And of course, she chose a T-Rex. That seems like a very willpower thing to do. And of course, we come to everybody's favorite wild child here, Illyria's contribution to Outpost Omega. I'm not really quite sure what she's selling. I mean, I kind of do, but I don't know who would really want this. She tries, though. I mean, she tries, despite it being extremely problematic. You know? Yeah, I don't really think she grasped the concept of exchange. Okay, so now that that's taken care of, we will continue on downstairs here. Oh, and again, just another little kiosk showing off some weapon technology here in our system. Probably to, you can't really transport a whole Phoenix cannon by ship unless you have a enormous one. So, offering the blueprints and means to build it, potentially, if you pay the right amount of credits here. So, I'll give just a quick look around here, too, because I didn't really look upward here. You kind of see what we're working with. Before we go downstairs. So now we have a lot of commerce going on. Lots of advertisement. Such capitalism, much wow. So I'll give like a little brief tour of this too for you guys. Little panoramic here. Not that impressive a one, but I just want to make sure that everything's kind of, you kind of get a feel for it. So, as we get to the bottom of the bottom tier level of Outpost Omega, we have some fish and seafood delicacies. And for some Starro for those who are, That's more of your taste. Jeez. And this is actually Molotov's contribution.
It's my good friend, the total stranger. I'm Ambush Bug.
Hey, Ambush Buck, how you doing? I'm glad I was greeted with such enthusiasm. That makes me feel pretty good. So, but yeah, Molotov's base, which hopefully will be completed on St. Patrick's Day. I'm waiting for a few key pieces of furniture I haven't been able to find yet. I'm very excited about this one, so you can get a little taste of what Molotov has to offer, which is sparkles, bright lights, rainbows, and good food. So, hopefully, that'll be up and running soon. But yeah, so we have a nice little snack bar here, popcorn, treats from all across the system. We also have a photo booth here. Unfortunately, the camera is going to take your picture regardless. It's very annoying. But if you so choose to want to see what kind of photos it takes, you can buy them here. And then we have our state-of-the-art restroom facility here on Outpost Omega. Compliments of LexCorp. Again, Molotov's got just a nice smorgasbord of snacks for us here, if we so want them. So here we go to our next area of the base, which is a forge. Of course, it's a mining facility, so there are probably all kinds of awesome weapons here. Of course, the drone will have to carry them off to your ship. You can't carry them with you. This is a weapon-free area, supposedly. We try our very best. This is supposed to be Valor's contribution, though it's not very Game of Thrones-y. I was kind of thinking like Gintry's, like, Forge, right? But even if it's not representing a character, I feel like if you're on a mining facility base, you kind of need a forge to go with it. So yeah, here's our forge. Here, just a few little ticket kiosks for events throughout the system here. If you so choose to want to buy, pay a few credits, get a ticket, go see a show, maybe a concert, maybe a Blurns ball game, all that good stuff. And unfortunately, on Outpost Omega, there are also a few propaganda stalls, including that of Corrin Wrath and Rogue Atlanteans. Want to spread his gospel, but we're just gonna move right past that. It's okay. And we'll go into Solaris's kiosk here in Outpost Omega, where she offers her knowledge of the Source Shard and various other technological advances that she's mastered in her time travel exploits, as well as perhaps the means to transport through time. For the right price, of course. Next, we'll move on to Agent Carter's shop here, where we get to see her surrogate program from the scientific reserves. So yeah, for the right fee, we could purchase a surrogate body if you want to test the product. We have the means here to do so through all kinds of different powers and, opposing forces. And if we so deem the product to be worthwhile, well made, then we could purchase one and free of charge. Well, not free of charge, I guess, you have to pay your fee for the surrogate. So for a nominal fee, you could imprint onto the surrogate and have it, have it all up and running, and then transport it to your ship. And ready to be plugged in and go. Next, we have our Queen of the Damned, Miss Ink, who we saw last week. And she is offering funeral arrangements here. The most beautiful and, proper funerary measurements for the dearly departed, as well as the latest in embalming technology, which, if you saw her base, yeah, I don't really know how long your dearly departed will stay dead for. You know, she's just trying to grow her army of the dead, one corpse at a time. All right. Well, now that we've got our shopping out of the way and we've seen what the outpost has to offer, we need to take our drone and head to the docking bay to leave. So we'll go back here and we'll start entering the landing zone, the landing pads. Again, just more advertisements for things, as well as kiosks to buy them, if we so, desire. And after we brave this area here, take a corner, we see the landing pads, or the docking bay. So I'll just do a quick little panorama here for you guys. So the idea of this overall was that, in most malls, which, basically this is just a big space mall, technically, you have your fountains or, your nature kind of, decorum. They're nice little resting spots for, the way you could decorate a mall up. But this is a mining asteroid, and, what's prevalent here for natural resources aren't plants or water. I assume both of those are very scarce. But what we do have a lot of is liquid hot magma and the minerals that are mined. So I figured lava fountains and lava decorum seemed kind of the right way to go here. So we have a little lava fountain here as a decorating aspect, when you first enter via the, the landing pad area or the docking bay. And as we go around, we see that we have some portals via foot traffic. So if you want to walk in without a ship, that's totally fine. We have that for you here. We also have a teleporter over there we'll get to as well. But most of our patrons use the docking bay. So we have lots of ships and landing pads for them. And our drone companions see to making sure that their ships are in prime condition for the trip home, as well as loaded up fully and carefully. So, see, we have our drones here carrying off various items that our patrons have purchased. Crating them up even, taking very good care of them. We also have non-flight vehicle transport areas here. So, if you're coming in, via terrain vehicle, we got you covered. And our ships also are programmed to help those out as well. We have a teleporter here. Like I said, foot traffic. You can also just teleport on in if you have the technology to do so. And again, just more ships here, getting loaded up and serviced for the long trip home. And another foot door, another walkway. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much Outpost Omega. Thank you so much for watching. Yeah, I've actually wanted to show this one for a while, but I kind of couldn't because, it wouldn't really make much sense if you hadn't seen most of them. I know you haven't seen all of them quite yet, but I thought this was a good one to put out there, especially with the anniversary event going away today. So I thought this is a fitting way to send it off with a lot of Brainiac and lava furniture. So, But yeah, thank you so much for watching. New videos every Wednesday here. So if you like what you see, come on back, or you can subscribe too if you want. And like I said, other good stuff's coming. I've just kind of been a little bit overwhelmed between trying to farm as much anniversary furniture as possible and also get my SFFE feats finally out of those raids. um, but yeah, lots of good stuff to come. So like I said, if you like what you see, come on back. But either way, thank you so much for watching. I really, really appreciate it. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day or night. And I'll catch you all in the next one. You guys take care now.